In today's video, we're going to be checking out some interesting retro and very strange Freddy Krueger collectibles. This is the Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Squish'Em. Comes to us from the folks over at LJN Toys. LJN, they were also produced, I think they were distributing games back then as well. The dreaded Rainbow of Death. Well, apparently they made toys as well. This is a Freddy Squish'Em. You can squash, squish, flatten, and floor them, but you can't keep Freddy down. It's recommended for ages 4 and up. And just before we open this, I'm going to actually open this on camera. We're going to just off the cuff open it up and have some fun. But I just want to show you the price point here. Apparently, I didn't pay this, but this was at Eastman Toys and Hobbies. I'm going to pose this question to any of the viewing audience. If you have had a Eastman Toys and Hobbies in your area at some point growing up, let me know. I didn't here in Canada. We never had a toy store called this, but let me know down below in the comments section. We'll have some fun. There's Freddy Krueger, by the way, which kind of looks like Freddy from, I would say, Dream Warriors. That's what I'm going to go with, Dream Warriors. Or possibly Dream, I guess the Dream Master. I don't know, either one of those. And down below you can see some kids squishing poor Freddy. Oh, he's so going to get in his dreams. That Freddy's going to come back and, oh, he's going to do some damage in his dreams. Anyways, there's the back of the package. Okay, so we got a Freddy figure. You can bend and twist him. I actually didn't see this one online, but I'm going to see if I can try to track him down. And there's also a Freddy and Victim Spitball. Victim Spitball. I don't know why I'm going like this for Spitball. It kind of actually, from a distance, looks like Pee Wee Herman. So even Pee Wee Herman cannot avoid and run from Freddy Krueger. Even his dreams are affected. Freddy Krueger looks a little on the strange side. I don't know why his head is so much smaller than the victim. The victim's proportionately, his face matches the size of his head, yet Freddy Krueger seems smaller. Perplexing. And then down below, this was again released by LJN Toys, 1989. What were you doing in 1989? I think I was actually in grade 6 watching Batman, the original motion picture. Love 1989. But there's your packaging. We're going to go ahead and get this opened up. No cutaways. We're just gonna off the cuff open this up. Yes, I'm going to try on my bestest to find strange collectibles online for horror movies. And we'll have a look at them on this channel. Now, obviously, if they are, hello, camera. Hello, hi, thank you, camera. If they are available online, I'll see if I can try to pick them up, and we'll have some. I love looking at like weird, obscure collectibles. Because keeping in mind, this is LJN. This is a toy company that released a Squish'Em based on a child killer. Just kind of put that in perspective. It's really interesting how Freddy Krueger, a child killer, and also, you know, little grayer areas of his backstory, somehow made it to, you know, Halloween costumes and Squish'Ems. Anyways, here is the Squish'Em. We can kind of just put this down. I also really love the font. I want to point that out before I forget about it. I know I would totally forget about it. Let's put that right down there. Now let's have a look at the Squish'Em. Before we do any squishing to poor Freddy, we'll look at like some of the details on him, which actually aren't terrible. I know for it being a more of a rubbery foam, see, I already did it, or I ruined the review. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see it. No, I'm not going to do that. For foam pieces, generally, they don't put a lot of paint. Freddy actually gets pretty lucky here. Even like the blades of his fingers painted in silver, and the Freddy glove painted in brown. His face, even pupils, done well. I suppose I would have loved to see his teeth also painted in. I guess you couldn't really give him a pristine white series of teeth, because of course his teeth look like gross, like slimy raisins. His sweater is a very bright pink instead of going with the root of red. I guess maybe red was a harder color to go with when producing, of course, putting them over top of foam. His black pants, he's kind of like kneeling down, like he's really cold. Like you would find him kind of just sitting curbside, like down a wintry day, and he's just kind of freezing. Hey, buddy, you okay? Yeah, I'm just a little cold. Maybe he's asking for spare change. I don't know. Or maybe he's waiting for mom or dad to come pick him up. He's just kind of sitting on the curbside, freezing. Doesn't that not look like what he's doing here? He looks like he's really cold, hiding somewhere, sitting down somewhere. He is printed on the underside, but no idea what it says. I'm not even going to try to decipher that. It's a print, I'm sure, telling us it's from LJN, and it's probably telling us the year that it was made, but I have no idea. No idea. Not even the foggiest. So that, in a nutshell, is the Squish'Em. Now, of course, the idea of a Squish'Em is that you can squeeze and just squeeze. Look at poor Freddy's face. His face. Oh, he looks like a little old man. But you can squeeze him. You can squeeze his head, his body. There should be I was going to say, there should be like an air hole in there where the air can escape if you're squeezing him. Does he feel hollow? It's hard to say. He is more of a foamier material, but he doesn't feel, he feels like solid in the sense that the material makes up his entire body. So he's actually just more like, you know, sculpted foam than he is, you know, a hollow piece. He's not like a dog toy. And by all means, do not give this to your dog. I mean, I actually, you know what? I have to say this. Of the more obscure Freddy collectibles, this one's not terribly bad. Again, the sculpt is pretty good, both on his face, his arms. Like, he comes together quite well. Maybe this might be an issue. I mean, as it with other foam pieces, I can already see, like, I got some paint flaking off on my fingers. It doesn't also help the fact that this is as old as it is. Maybe over the course of time, squeezing it too often, you may find some of the paint starting to come off poor Freddy. So I would squeeze at a very small amount. Get your squeeze in now, and then leave him unsqueezed for the rest of time. And that way you can hopefully guarantee that the paint's not going to come off of him. But generally, I would say from, say, a meter of lame to excellent, I would put Freddy here, the Squish'Em Freddy. I would probably put him at like middle of the mark. He's not terrible. He's not lame. He's not perfect either. But you know what? As a vintage collectible, he's not all that bad, in all honesty. Today we were having a look, there's the packaging right there, we're having a look at the Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Squish'Em, which apparently was $1.48, possibly $49, over at Eastman Toys and Hobbies, and dated for 1989. I suppose I could have easily kept this guy also in the package. Maybe I might try to see if I can find another one of these and keep them in the package. But I'm really actually glad I opened him up. I think he's fun. If you guys like these little weird collectibles, certainly let me know down below in the comments section. I always love reading your comments, by the way. You know, sometimes, generally, viewers may just, you may be of two categories. You may watch just a video and then kind of go on and watch another video. But I always love the viewers that comment down below. It lets me know that you actually have watched the video, and maybe, you know, we can discuss something. Maybe you even had this at some point in your childhood. But I always love reading comments down below. If also you are new to this channel, come on in. I mean, we're not going to say na to the new viewers. Come on in, hit that little subscribe button down below, and you're going to open the door to new videos coming to your computer screen every single morning that you log into your computer. And there's always new videos definitely coming to this channel, so certainly stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys. I'll see you next time.